Here is every Doors Floor 2 monster from easiest to hardest. Coming in at number 14, our easiest monster or entity, it's gonna be Jeff, Bob, and El Goblino. I mean, I guess this one was kind of obvious because all they do is run the shop. And they can't hurt you at all. They're actually there to help you out. So that's why they're at number 14. Ranked at number 13, we have Timothy. Timothy the spider is unavoidable. There's a slight chance that he jumps at you when you open a locker or a drawer, but he doesn't do that much damage at all, so overall he's pretty easy. Coming in at number 12, we have Eyes. Eyes definitely does spawn a lot on Doors Floor 2, but it's very easy to avoid. All you have to do is not look directly at it. You could literally just stare at the ground all the time and you'll be okay. At number 11, we have Screech, and oh my goodness, Screech is probably one of the most annoying monsters on Doors Floor 2. Like, bro is literally in every single room I go into. Not even joking. But when Screech appears, all you have to do is look at it and it will go away. You can also hear it when it goes psst. So it's pretty easy to tell when Screech is around. And even if you do get hit by Screech, it doesn't do that much damage. At number 10, we have the Gloom Bats. For this entity, all you have to do is just don't turn on your light, because the Gloom Bats hate light. So if you have your light on, more of them will start appearing around you, and you'll most likely die, but it's easy to avoid. All you have to do is put away your light. And a quick tip, you can even just spam your light, because spamming your light works. At number 9, we have Giggle. Giggle just be chilling on the ceilings, and it's easy to see it if you have some kind of light source. But the only way Giggle will attack you is if you get too close to it, or if you don't remain eye contact with it. You can also hear it giggling just to let you know that it's nearby, but even if you do get hit with it, it won't kill you right away because it does not do that much damage either. At number 8, we have Dupe. If you're not keeping track of what door number you're going through, it can be hard to avoid Dupe. So this entity is kind of based on your memorization skills, and Dupe also doesn't kill you in one hit, it only does a bit of damage. Ranking in at number 7, we have Halt. Halt does seem to appear more often in Doors Floor 2 than he did in Doors Floor 1, and Halt is definitely more difficult now because when it appears, you have to maneuver around some things now, and even sometimes crawl into a tunnel, so moving around back and forth is a little bit harder now. But as long as you can maneuver around the objects and keep going back and forth for a while, you'll be okay. Coming in at number 6, this might be a surprise to some of you guys, but I have Hide. Now, why do I have Hide so highly ranked up? Well, that's because if you have Hide with Rush or Ambush, it's actually the dynamic duo. Cause now on Doors Floor 2, sometimes when you get out of the place you're hiding in, Hide literally just says, nope, you can't come in here anymore. This is my spot now. And then after that, you have to find a new place to hide. And it's really annoying because Hide appears a lot of times. And at the worst times too, to be more specific. I swear, the amount of times that I've died because Hide is so selfish and taking my hiding spots, it's been too many times. Now, here they are. We're moving into our top 5 entities of Doors Floor 2, and coming in at number 5, I got Rush. You see, the problem is, the mines is already so dark, so sometimes when you walk into a room, it's hard to see when the lights flicker. So in other words, it's hard to know when Rush is coming at you. I mean, obviously you can hear Rush coming at you before he actually appears, but sometimes that's not enough time. And I know all of you have at least died to Rush once, right? There's no way you haven't. But yeah, with the mines being so dark already, it's hard to see the lights flicker, and it's sometimes hard to find a hiding spot on whichever door you're at. And coming in at number 4, no surprise, if Rush was number 5, number 4 is Ambush. I mean, what can I say? Ambush is literally a better version of Rush. That's all I kind of have to say for this one. Now we finally made it to this point, the top 3 hardest monsters on Doors Floor 2. And coming in at number 3, Taking that bronze medal is Figure. Figure first makes his appearance in a place called the Chasm, which was the open area with the 2 bridges where he just falls from the ceiling. And then the next time you see Figure, all you have to do is quietly go around him without getting caught by him, obviously. You also have to make sure you stay crouched at all times when going into the room with Figure, because if you get up even for a split second, he's gonna be able to hear you, because Figure has some super hearing abilities. And what's even more annoying is if you go into one of the lockers to hide from Figure, there's a great chance that you're gonna have to play that heartbeat rhythm game where you have to press Q and E, and if you stay in that hiding spot for too long, Hyde is gonna kick you out, and then basically after that, Figure comes for blood and kills you, because at that point you're basically screwed. But as long as you hug the wall and slowly go around Figure, you should be good. Now coming in at number 2, just missing that number 1 spot and taking the silver medal, we got Grumble. Now, Grumble is the monster that appears at door 150, and I swear, door 150 is probably one of the hardest parts of the game, if not the hardest part. Because I swear, this man Grumble, he is everywhere at door 150. You try to turn a corner, Grumble's gonna be there. You try to just walk anywhere, and Grumble's gonna somehow be there. The thing is just everywhere. And even though Grumble doesn't one-shot you, sometimes when you get hit by it, you get stuck under it and then eventually die. And it's just the part at door 150 where you have to find those machines and put numbers into it. That already itself is very hard and complicated. So just add having to avoid Grumble while doing that puzzle just makes it so much more difficult. So that's why I got Grumble at number 2. But our number 1 monster, the hardest monster on Doors Floor 2, taking that top spot is Seek. Seek is the hardest monster on Doors Floor 2. We see Seek when entering door 140, where we have to do this insane chase scene where we have to jump over holes, which sometimes you can mess that up, and then enter a minecart while going through these different pathways. And if you mess up that part even just once, it's game over. Seek is gonna kill you. So that part is already hard enough. But guess what? You see Seek again at door 195 to 200. Because at door 195, there's another Seek chase. And then at door 200, you literally have to do a boss fight with Seek. And Seek turns into this big blob thing that looks disgusting. But you have to literally do so much parkour during this part while trying to avoid Seek from catching you. And every time you get closer to finishing this part, all they do is make it way harder for you. I mean, look at this. They're literally throwing like blobs at you. That is actually insane. But this is probably the hardest part of the whole game and will probably take you the longest. So that's why I have Seek as the number 1 hardest monster on Doors Floor 2. But that is it for this video. Do you guys agree with my rankings? Let me know what you would have changed, or let me know if you agree with me. But other than that, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.